Hello. In reviewing the previous video on wallpaper project, I realized that there's some things that were probably not very clear to you. And even in the best of circumstances, when we're in class working on this project, it's still a little complicated on how to get from the first design to the end product. So I've made another example that might be a little clearer. When we start the design process, we need to divide the picture plane up into equal quadrants, if you will, sections that will repeat upon themselves. Now this is a painting, watercolor painting on Bristol paper, and the dimensions of the paper are 8.5 by 11, which is a standard computer paper size, and then there's a border around the edge, and the image that contains the area that contains the image for the project is 8 by 10 inches, and that's very important to do it this way with the border. So the 8.5 by 11 is the sheet that's going to go into the copy machine. 8.5 by 11 fits best in the copy machine, and so when it comes out of the copy machine, it's going to look like this. It's a color Xerox. It's going to have a border on it, and we need to trim the edges off here. So then it becomes 8 by 10. So remember that 8.5 by 11, which is the size you're going to do your pattern on, and distinctly illustrate this in 8 by 10 inches. That is the size of the sheet we're going to make the collage out of. Okay, so it'll come out of the Xerox machine like this. We'll need 9 of them, at least 9 of them for this piece. I always print out a couple more just in case, right? So we want to trim off the border, and then it ends up looking like this. So it's 8 by 10 inches with no border at all. So that way we can take our multiple pieces, our 9 pieces, and construct the project like this. So you can see that the pattern repeats upon itself. So we can put horizontally pieces in, they all fit together, and then we can do the same thing vertically, you see, and they all fit together that way, thus making a larger 24 by 30 inch piece that is the wallpaper project. Again, let me go through that again. Hopefully this makes this clear. We do our pattern on a sheet of paper that's 8.5 by 11, which is standard size for computer paper. We mark off an area within that piece, within the 8.5 by 11 to 8 by 10, which is the size of our image. We take it to FedEx or Office Depot or one of those that has a color Xerox machine, run it through there so it comes out like this with a border on it. We trim the border off, paying particular attention to it being square and even, so it will fit together when we piece it together. So we start with this, lay the other one next to it. As you can see, the images repeat upon themselves horizontally, and then vertically down, that pattern repeats, and we can put all 9 pieces together, and that will be our project of wallpaper. So again, if there's any questions or comments, don't hesitate to contact me. Good luck with this. It's a very cool project, and we'll see you next time.